High post pass left block to Jackson. Great wraparound for an easy layup. Tevon Saddler's first field goal. Rare assist for Kimani Jackson. We're tied at 5. Clock at 2. Quaterius Wilson at 1. Turns it over. Powell with the steal. 3-on-2 for the Colonels. Transition to KJ. Right block runner. It's in. +1. And now it's Peters to Saddler. Right lane 13-footer. It's long. Tip in by Raji Lyons. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for the freshman. And he scores it to make it 14-11 Colonels. Peters crosses to the left, passes to Jackson, left corner 3. It's in! The first of his Colonel career, the second of his college career. 17-16 Nicholls. Ugochukwu, deep right baseline, shoots a jumper over Robertson, and he is flashing some brilliance on the basketball court tonight. Ugochukwu sinks it, 18-17 Cowboys. That's 8 points in the first 7 minutes for a guy averaging 8 points per game. Peters tries to counter, heads right and banks it home over Caleb Ledoux, who disappeared from the picture. 19-18 Nicholls. Richie Riley wants to see some defense. Ugochukwu, deep left corner, he puts it on the floor, sweeping hook shot, he banks it in. And Ugochukwu is tormenting the Colonels in the first 8 minutes. Roddy Peters at the high arc. Blow by to the right of the rim, layup, he misses it. Jackson, offensive rebound and the putback. Kimani Jackson cleaning up the miss. 23-21 Cowboys. Colonels pulled within 2. Midcourt James Harvey, quick give to Ledoux. He goes up for a dunk and is rejected on the right block by Kimani Jackson. Kevin Johnson comes away with it. A give to Jackson, races in, right block runner is home. The Kimani connection, coast to coast. 25-24, the Cowboys are up 1. Javon Powell won't take the left arc 3, passes to Peters, who kicks out for Kevin Johnson. Right corner 3, he drills it. Kevin Johnson. After hitting 3 of 4 threes in his last home game, he hits one tonight. 33-31 Nicholls. Peters heads right, hesitation to the block, tries a floater and connects. Roddy Peters goes 1-on-5. 9 points for Roddy. Colonels are within 1. Powell, Repahowski, Peters, Johnson, and Jackson for the Colonels. Twin screen set for Peters, back to Powell, now wing right to Kevin Johnson. One dribble left, finds Powell. He immediately relocates Johnson, who cuts across the paint and banks it home. A beautiful float and finish by Kevin Johnson. Colonels stole a win in Houston on Saturday. They do not want to allow McNeese to come into Thibodaux and pick up their first win in this building since 2013. Tevon Saddler, Kevin Johnson, Raji Lyons, Javon Powell, and Kimani Jackson for the Colonels. Kevin Johnson, a great ISO backdoor feed for a dunk that Kimani Jackson flushes home. Lyons, high post to the left arc. Now Johnson posts up Saddler, left block. Little baby hook, misses everything. Air ball, but Saddler comes up with it and scores. Peters, now to the left corner, Johnson. Deep jumper, makes it, and he fell down. Saddler spins to the free throw line, has Peters all alone, but he won't shoot the wing 3. Peters has not hit a 3 in conference play. He missed one in the first half. One of the best players in the paint in the Southland, and that's where he goes. Heads middle, spins for a baby hook and makes it. Quick timeout, Richie Riley. Just a turn and a twist and a one-handed flip. Roddy Peters gets the field goal, and the Colonels are back on top 54-53. Quaterius Wilson, but he loses the dribble and has it stolen away by Roddy Peters. 2-on-3, Peters blows by everybody for a right-handed layup. Rutledge dribbles middle, gives it to Javon Powell. Passes back to the right angle. Saddler heads to the heart of the paint, floats it high over Quaterius Wilson. That was a difficult shot. 2-point lead for the Cowboys, 8 minutes to play. Roddy Peters slips screen, and he gets to the rim for a right-handed layup. Blast off. Roddy Peters has tied the game at 61. That's 66 points in the last 3 games for Roddy. He has 17 tonight. Saddler hands it off to Peters, back to Powell. Ball fake at the free throw line. Tough floater is in. First field goal for Javon Powell. Richie Riley barking out orders on the sideline with Peters, Jackson, Saddler, Johnson, and Powell in the game. Deep left arc 3, hoisted and missed by Caleb Ledoux. Great rebound by Javon Powell. The red and gray have it. He was flying out of bounds and saved it, and now Peters has a bit of an advantage, finds Powell, spots up for the right corner 3. Powell drills it. 9 points for Javon, and the Colonels have their largest lead of the night, 73-67 Nicholls. Left-handed dribbling for Roddy Peters. Repick, gets middle, floater is up and it's in. Roddy Peters, extraordinary at big buckets when the Colonels need them the most. 24 points for Peters and a 77-71 lead for Nicholls. Johnson left corner, baseline drive, finds Powell right corner at 5, gets middle, back to Johnson, left corner 3, he makes it! Kevin Johnson, the freshman is the future. 19 points for KJ and a 4-point Colonel lead. Kimani Jackson, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals. Spins the basketball, bends his knees, shoots, and makes it. 10 points for Kimani, and the Colonels have a 4-point lead with 0.8 seconds to play. All 5 Colonels in the game are in double figures. One more for KJ, and he swishes it. 85-80 Nicholls, and the Colonels have a 4-1 start in the Southland Conference. Our final from Thibodaux tonight, Nicholls 85, McNeese 80.